Have you ever walked into your home after a long day, only to feel instantly overwhelmed by the mess, the pile of laundry, the dishes in the sink, and the clutter on every surface? It feels like no matter how much you clean, the mess just multiplies. You're not alone in feeling like this. It's not laziness, it's life. We juggle so much every day, and sometimes cleaning just falls to the bottom of the priority list. But here's the thing, a messy home isn't just about aesthetics. It affects your mood, your focus, and your overall well-being. When you're surrounded by chaos, it's hard to feel calm or productive, and that's where these Japanese hacks come in. I get it. Tidying up can feel like an impossible task, especially when you're already feeling mentally drained. But the Japanese have this incredible approach to decluttering. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about taking small steps that lead to big changes. No need to tackle everything at once or feel guilty about not keeping up. Today, I'm going to share 10 simple, genius Japanese tricks to help you tidy up your space, even when you feel overwhelmed. We're not aiming for perfection, we're aiming for peace. So, let's break it down, one small step at a time. You've got this, and I'm here to guide you through it. Why tidy matters more than just clean floors. Have you ever noticed how your mood changes when you walk into a cluttered space? It's almost like your mind feels cluttered too. A messy house doesn't just make you feel uncomfortable, it messes with your mental state. The truth is, the state of your environment has a huge impact on your mood, stress levels, and even productivity. According to the Princeton Neuroscience Institute, clutter overwhelms the brain, making it harder to focus and process information. When your home is a mess, your brain is constantly processing all that visual noise, leading to stress and distraction. But it's more than just that immediate frustration. Long-term clutter can affect your health too. Studies show that living in a cluttered environment can raise your cortisol levels. That's the stress hormone. Over time, this can lead to chronic stress, which impacts sleep, immunity, and even your emotional well-being. It's not just about the piles of laundry or dishes, it's about how clutter seeps into your mental health. The Japanese understand this connection deeply. Their culture of simplicity and minimalism isn't just about having a neat home, it's about creating a space that promotes peace. The concept of Zen, which encourages mindfulness and clarity, shows that a tidy space leads to a calm mind. In Japan, cleaning and organizing aren't just chores, they're seen as ways to refresh your mental energy. When your home is organized, you feel more in control. You can relax, focus, and feel at ease in your environment. A tidy space isn't just about looks, it's a tool for mental clarity. You don't have to go overboard or aim for perfection. Just getting a little bit of order can make a huge difference in how you feel and how you approach the day. The first step is understanding why tidying matters. It's not just for appearances, it's for your peace of mind. The mindset shift from overwhelm to one step at a time. Let's be real for a second. When you're staring at a messy room, it can feel like the whole house is just one big mountain you'll never climb. The pile of laundry, the scattered papers, and the unwashed dishes, it all seems like too much, right? This feeling of overwhelm is totally normal. But here's the catch. The more you look at it as one massive task, the more it paralyzes you. But here's where we flip the script. The key is to break it down. In Japanese culture, there's this idea called kaizen, which is all about making small, continuous improvements. Instead of tackling everything in one go, focus on making progress step by step. It's not about doing it all perfectly. It's about taking manageable steps that lead to bigger changes over time. Think of it like building momentum. The more small wins you get, the more you're motivated to keep going. This mindset is crucial for breaking free from overwhelm. According to a study by the Mayo Clinic, breaking big tasks into smaller bite-sized chunks reduces anxiety and makes you more productive. Instead of seeing your entire house as a mess that needs to be cleaned, treat each room or area as a small project. Pick one corner, one table, or one pile of clothes and tackle that. Once that's done, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment, and that will keep you going. Perfection isn't the goal here. The Japanese believe in the beauty of wabi-sabi, which is appreciating the imperfect. So, when you clean that corner or clear that pile of papers, don't beat yourself up about the rest of the room. Celebrate the small progress you're making. The more you focus on those little victories, the easier it'll be to maintain that momentum and turn tidying into a habit, not a chore. You're not looking for a spotless house overnight, just one small step at a time, and you'll get there. Trust me. Breaking it down into manageable tasks will make the whole process feel less like a burden and more like a series of small wins. Where to start deciding your entry point. So, you've decided to tackle the mess. But now you're probably thinking, where do I even start? It's easy to feel paralyzed by the sheer amount of stuff that needs to be dealt with. But here's the thing. The key to not getting overwhelmed is to pick a clear starting point. This doesn't mean you have to clean the whole house right away. You just need to decide where to begin. And once you start, it'll be easier to build momentum. In Japan, they have a concept called ikigai, which roughly translates to a reason for being. It's about focusing on what matters most in your life. And this idea can apply perfectly to your tidying efforts. Instead of thinking you need to clean every room at once, start with the space that'll bring you the most relief or give you the greatest sense of accomplishment when it's tidied. Maybe it's the living room, where you spend most of your time, or the kitchen, where clutter tends to pile up quickly. According to a study by the University of California, starting with the area that stresses you out the most, the one that's weighing on your mind, can make you feel less anxious and more motivated. Alternatively, you can start small. Pick the easiest room or area to clean, like a bathroom or a small corner of a room. This way, you're not overwhelmed by too much at once. The idea is to set yourself up for a win. If you start with something small and achievable, you'll feel the satisfaction of completing it, and that will fuel your drive to tackle the next area. Here's another tip. Try focusing on the floor. It sounds simple, but clearing the floor space is often the first step to feeling like your space is opening up. The Japanese often practice shikomi, which means making space, literally creating room for a better flow of energy. When you clear the floor, you'll instantly feel like the space is more open, and it'll give you a mental boost to keep going. In the end, it doesn't matter where you start. Just pick a point and get going. Start small, build confidence, and keep your focus on progress, not perfection. The act of starting is the hardest part, and once you do, you'll be surprised at how quickly things start to fall into place. Declutter, first clearing out what you don't need. Now that you've decided where to start, it's time to tackle the clutter. But here's the thing. Before you even think about cleaning, you need to declutter. The Japanese philosophy of motonai, which means not being wasteful, encourages us to only keep what truly serves a purpose in our lives. It's all about respect for yourself, your space, and the items you keep around. A cluttered space is like a cluttered mind, and if you don't clear out the unnecessary items first, cleaning becomes pointless because you'll just end up with more stuff to move around. The process of decluttering doesn't have to be overwhelming, but it does require honesty. Start by sorting through your items, one category at a time: clothing, papers, kitchen utensils, or anything else that's piled up. The key question here is, does this item serve a purpose? If it doesn't, it's time to let it go. Marie Kondo, the famous Japanese tidying expert, suggests asking if an item sparks joy. If it doesn't, it's time to donate, recycle, or throw it away. It's a hard question to ask, but it's also liberating. You'll be amazed at how much unnecessary stuff we accumulate that doesn't add value to our lives. Research conducted by UCLA shows that clutter can have a negative impact on your stress levels. So when you start decluttering, you're actually clearing mental space as well. It's like hitting the reset button on your home and mind. The more honest you are about letting go of items, the more space you'll have and the easier it will be to organize what's left. Take it step by step. Don't try to tackle everything in one go. Pick a small area, like a drawer or a closet, and clear it out. You'll be surprised at how much lighter you feel once you've removed the clutter. This process isn't just about getting rid of things. It's about creating space both physically and mentally for the things that truly matter. When you're done, the feeling of clarity will make the next steps of tidying up that much easier. Clean and organize, putting everything back in its proper place. Now that you've decluttered and cleared out what you don't need, It's time to get your space properly cleaned and organized. This is where things really start to come together. Cleaning and organizing aren't just about making things look neat, they're about creating a system that ensures everything has a place, so clutter doesn't creep back in. In Japanese culture, this idea is central to the concept of shoji, which refers to organizing and simplifying one's surroundings to create a sense of peace and balance. The first step in cleaning is to tackle the surfaces. Wipe down counters, dust off shelves, and clean the floors. According to the Journal of Environmental Psychology, cleanliness and orderliness directly affect your mood and productivity. A clean space isn't just easier to navigate, but it also allows your mind to relax. The act of physically cleaning and wiping surfaces gives you an immediate sense of accomplishment, but it also lays the foundation for a deeper level of organization. Once the surfaces are clean, it's time to organize. This is where Japanese minimalism comes in strong. In Japan, the concept of kakejiku, the art of arranging things in a way that enhances the space, is key. It's not about cramming everything into a drawer or a closet. It's about thoughtfully placing things where they'll make sense in the long run. This approach keeps the space feeling balanced and helps you maintain a tidy environment over time. Start by assigning a home to each item. This doesn't mean you need fancy storage bins, although they can help, but every object should have a place where it belongs. For example, keep your keys in a bowl by the door and store kitchen utensils in clear, easy-to-reach drawers. The Japanese are famous for their use of capsule storage solutions, where things are compactly stored but still accessible. This can be as simple as using baskets, drawer dividers, or stacking boxes to keep like items together. The key to organizing is consistency. Once everything has a home, it's much easier to put things back in place when you're done using them. This is the trick to maintaining a tidy space. Don't wait until it's messy again. The Japanese practice of seri keeping only what's necessary and maintaining order teaches us that tidiness is an ongoing process, not a one-time effort. So, as you clean and organize, remember, this isn't just about making your home look nice for the moment. It's about creating a system that makes life easier. When everything has its place, you'll spend less time hunting for things and more time enjoying your tidy space. Break it down, use short sessions, and plan ahead. Now that your space is cleaner and more organized, it's time to look at how to maintain the order and avoid the overwhelming feeling that might come back after a few weeks. Here's where the Japanese approach to tidying can really shine. The art of breaking down big tasks into small, manageable ones. If you've ever looked at your home and thought, "This will take hours, I'll just deal with it later," you're not alone. But the key to maintaining a tidy space without feeling exhausted or burnt out is to work in small, focused bursts, just like the Pomodoro technique, a method that encourages working in 25-minute intervals followed by short breaks. The Japanese have a deep-rooted belief in continuous improvement, the idea of kaizen. This philosophy focuses on making small, incremental changes that lead to long-term results. Instead of setting out to clean the entire house in one day, which is a surefire way to get overwhelmed, focus on one task at a time. Break the job down into 15 to 30-minute sessions and give yourself a clear, achievable goal for each session. For instance, one session could be dedicated to clearing the kitchen counter, while another might focus on organizing your closet. By working in short bursts, you prevent burnout and allow your mind to stay focused. According to research from the American Journal of Lifestyle Medicine, breaking tasks into short, scheduled sessions reduces anxiety and helps with staying productive. When you limit yourself to a manageable amount of time, you can work efficiently without the stress of feeling like you have to spend hours cleaning. Plus, it helps you stay more focused and energized. Another powerful tool is planning ahead. Instead of deciding in the moment what needs to be done, make a list or schedule of tasks for the week. This approach takes the decision-making out of the equation, which can often lead to procrastination. When you have a clear list of small, specific tasks, you can dive right in without hesitation. It's all about having a roadmap so you're not thinking, "Where do I start?" or "What should I do next?" Think of it this way. Tidying doesn't have to be this huge, overwhelming project that consumes hours of your day. By breaking it down and planning ahead, it becomes part of your regular routine, something that's easier to fit into your life without adding extra stress. The key is consistency. If you stick to these short, focused sessions and plan for the long term, your space will remain organized without feeling like it's a constant battle. So, set that timer for 20 minutes and dive in. That's all it takes to start making progress. Build habits. Maintaining order over time. So, you've tackled the initial cleanup, cleared the clutter, and organized your space. It feels great, right? But here's the thing. The real challenge isn't getting your home clean in the first place. It's keeping it that way. The good news? It doesn't have to be a constant struggle. The key to maintaining a tidy home is developing small, sustainable habits that make tidying a part of your everyday routine. In Japan, there's a concept called shokunin, which refers to the mindset of a craftsman dedicated to perfecting their craft through consistent effort. This isn't about doing everything perfectly every day, but about maintaining a steady, ongoing practice of tidying up. The same idea can be applied to your home. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Even small daily actions like putting things away immediately, doing a quick sweep of the kitchen at night, or folding laundry right after it's dry can make a huge difference in keeping things organized. One of the easiest habits to develop is to put things back in their place as soon as you're done with them. It might sound simple, but it works. According to a study from the National Sleep Foundation, having a consistent routine of putting things away helps reduce stress, making your home feel more organized and less chaotic. When everything has a designated home, it's easier to maintain order. The Japanese practice of reorganizing your space by only keeping what's necessary and assigning a place for everything plays into this idea perfectly. You don't need to do a deep clean every day. Instead, commit to small, consistent habits that prevent clutter from building up again. A 5-minute daily tidy up can prevent the feeling of overwhelm that comes with having to clean everything all at once. Make it a habit to clear surfaces in the evening or wipe down high traffic areas after each use. This is a simple habit, but over time, it will pay off in keeping your home in a state of constant calm and order. Also, build in regular mini declutters. Once a week, take 10 to 15 minutes to go through areas that tend to accumulate unnecessary items. This might be the bathroom counter, your desk, or the junk drawer. By staying on top of the small messes, you'll prevent them from turning into bigger problems down the road. Remember, the goal is to create a routine that fits into your daily life without causing more stress. Consistency is more important than intensity. By making tidying a part of your daily habits rather than an occasional chore, you'll find that your home stays organized with minimal effort. And most importantly, you'll feel more in control and at peace in your space, knowing that tidying up doesn't have to be a huge burden. Emotional and practical benefits. What you gain. Let's take a moment to pause and think about the bigger picture. All this tidying and organizing, why does it matter? Beyond just having a neat house, the truth is, keeping your home tidy offers more than just an aesthetically pleasing space. It brings real emotional and practical benefits that can significantly improve your day-to-day life. First off, think about how a messy home makes you feel. It can feel chaotic, stressful, and draining. The clutter around you is like a constant reminder that things are out of control. But when your space is tidy and organized, it's the complete opposite. It creates a sense of calm and control. The Japanese believe in the concept of wa, or harmony, which is not just about physical cleanliness, but about emotional balance. When your home is organized, it helps create emotional harmony. You can relax more easily and feel more grounded because the environment around you isn't adding to your stress. It's a psychological shift. A tidy home promotes a tidy mind. According to research by the University of California, keeping your home organized can actually reduce anxiety and improve your overall mental well-being. When everything is in its place, you're not constantly looking for things, which frees up mental energy for other tasks. A cluttered space demands your attention, constantly bombarding you with reminders of what's left undone. But when your home is tidy, it allows your brain to rest and focus on what truly matters. Your mind is no longer occupied by the endless mental checklist of cleaning tasks. On a practical level, maintaining a tidy home can save you time. How much time have you spent searching for your keys, a missing shoe, or that important document you need? Having everything in its place means you're not wasting time trying to locate what you need. In fact, studies have shown that clutter can negatively impact your ability to focus, making simple tasks take longer and requiring more energy. By keeping things organized, you streamline your daily routine and free up more time for the things you actually want to focus on. But the benefits go beyond just reducing stress and saving time. A clean and organized space can also boost your productivity. Whether you work from home or simply need a clear space to unwind, a tidy environment helps you focus. According to the National Sleep Foundation, even a messy bedroom can interfere with your ability to sleep and recharge properly. When your space is calm and organized, it's easier to focus on work, relax, or enjoy your free time without distractions. In the end, the emotional and practical benefits of tidying up are undeniable. It's not just about keeping a clean house. It's about creating a space that promotes clarity, reduces stress, and enhances your quality of life. When your home is organized, you're not just investing in your physical space, but in your emotional well-being and productivity. The effort you put into maintaining order pays off in the form of a calmer, more efficient, and more peaceful life. Encouragement and realism. Accept imperfection, celebrate progress. As you've worked through the process of tidying up and organizing your home, there's something important to remember. It's okay if everything isn't perfect. Japanese culture has a beautiful concept called wabi-sabi, which celebrates the beauty of imperfection and transience. It's about accepting that things aren't always going to be flawless, and that there's value in the imperfect, the unfinished, and the ever-changing. This mindset is crucial as you move forward with maintaining your tidy home. Perfection should never be the goal, progress is. If you've gotten this far, you've probably already seen some changes. Maybe your kitchen is cleaner, your living room feels more spacious, or your bedroom is finally clutter-free. Celebrate that. Every step you've taken toward creating a more organized home is a victory. But here's the thing, it's easy to get stuck in the mindset that this still isn't perfect, especially when you see a little mess pop up again or when one room seems to get messy faster than the others. Don't let those small setbacks discourage you. Instead, focus on how far you've come. As you've already learned from Japanese traditions like Kaizen, it's the small, continuous improvements that add up over time. In fact, perfectionism can be one of the biggest barriers to maintaining a tidy home. The fear of not doing things just right can cause you to procrastinate or feel overwhelmed, leading to burnout. It's important to accept that some areas of your home might not always be as neat as others, and that's okay. Life happens. There will be days when things get messy again, but that doesn't mean all your progress has been undone. In fact, every time you clear up a bit of clutter or put something back in its place, you're reinforcing your commitment to a more organized life. The Japanese believe in finding peace in simplicity, and that extends to how we approach tidying. It's about doing the best you can, within reason, and accepting that sometimes good enough is exactly what you need. Focus on consistency, not perfection. Every day, take small steps to keep things in order, but don't stress when things aren't perfect. The goal is to make progress, not to turn your home into a showroom. Celebrate the little wins, a cleared countertop, a tidied drawer, an organized shelf. Each small victory adds up, and over time, those small steps lead to a bigger sense of accomplishment. By accepting imperfection and embracing progress, you'll not only maintain a tidy home, but you'll also cultivate a mindset of calm and contentment. Keep going, and remember, you're doing great. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep moving forward. Start your first step today. You've learned a lot about tidying up and organizing, and now it's time to put it into action. The journey to a cleaner, more organized home doesn't need to be daunting or overwhelming. It starts with one simple step, and that's all you need to get the ball rolling. I get it. The mess can feel like an endless battle, but by focusing on one small task at a time, you'll soon see how much easier it becomes to stay on top of things. So, here's your first challenge. Choose one area to focus on. It could be a desk, a table, or a drawer that's been bothering you for weeks. Set a timer for just 15 minutes. That's all it takes. You'll be amazed at how much you can get done in such a short amount of time. And the sense of accomplishment you'll feel once it's done will keep you motivated. Remember, it's about consistency, not perfection. Every small victory you achieve, whether it's clearing off a counter or organizing a closet, adds up. Over time, those small wins will create lasting habits that keep your space feeling organized and calm without the stress of trying to do it all at once. So, start today. Pick that first spot and get going. The key is progress, not perfection. And every step you take brings you closer to a peaceful, clutter-free home. You've got this.